God's shadows. Beyond Father's wisdom is what I seek. So give me strength I need. Freedom is my love, pure and true, to guide the path that I choose.
I have a question for you. Last night we were talking about Jewish gangsters, man. You want to talk about some that you came across?
Jewish gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, Jews. You always had the Jews in the rackets, always, and a lot of the Jews were like with the Italians, and they were actually the ones that were really running the deep racketeering stuff, and were involved with the Italians, the mobs, and all that, right? And Las Vegas was set up by the Jews, the Jewish gangsters, Meyer Lansky, and that other guy they killed down there, I forget his name, that was setting up the casinos on. These were all Jews. And I knew some, well, Al Patton, even in our crew, we had Jews. Bingham's a Jew. Al Benton's a Jew. Mike Clacker's a Jew. So they may think it's kind of like oxymoronic, like, well, wait a minute, how the fuck can you be a Jew? And then in this organization that at least the government is saying it's a white supremacist and neo-Nazi, and but the government always mischaracterizes, fucks everything up anyhow. They don't understand what it really is anyhow. You know what I mean? And they utilize it for their own means, and it put out their disinformation and misinformation to mislead motherfuckers what it really is, right? But yeah, those guys were Jews also, and there's another dude I knew who was involved in the Jewish rackets and all that, and dope game and all that out of New York, named something was Sperling. His name was Sperling, and good guy. I knew him at Marion way back in the days in the '70s. Him and his partner Madonna, who was like an Italian guy in the rackets and all that. So. These were good guys, I mean, you've always had Jews in the racket. Always. Always.
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
They had Murder Inc. They had guys with the mob, everything. Like you said. It's funny that you brought up TD, man, because like you said, they always say it's a white supremacist and anti-Semitism, and they got the whole website dedicated on the Anti-Defamation League, and but yeah, TD's got the Star David on his shoulder.
Yeah, he's got it on his arm, and he's got Star David on one arm and Swastika on the other. So, but TD, his religion is actually he's the Vedas. He's a Vedic yoga, like a yogi with the Vedas, which is the Indo-Aryan stuff, right?
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah, the Vedas, B-E-D-A or B-E-D-A, yeah. Those are some of the books that the Brahmas, Brahmadas, the Vedas, the Upanishads. These are all the different teachings. Yoga Sutras, the Shiva Sutras, the yoga, Patanjali's, sutra and tantric stuff, the secrets and all that. So the Vedas teach that. And the Vedas, there's like 4 different books on different things, on the philosophy, the practices, the magic, all the other stuff. And then kind of like the Upanishads, and then they got different areas of Upanishads that are like kind of like considered like the 5th Vedas, the 5th books of the Vedas. And these are these are subdivisions of them too, and they teach the nature of being, the nature of liberation, then the magic shit, and all these other things, how to do the mantras and the chanting and all that to bring about results and all that, right? So anyhow, TV's he's what you would consider a yogin, a practitioner of the Vedas. That's TD's cat. But genetically, biologically, he's Jewish. But if you get into the Jewish stuff, like the Kabbalah, that's all esoteric shit. The Zohar, that's all Jewish mysticism. And when you start getting into that, they got their own little descriptions, like the different levels, the tree of life, the different levels of it, and all that. And all religions got that, but they start going into. They got their own names for the stuff, but it starts going into all the same stuff. And it's like I seen a friend recently, a Russian friend of mine. He's I helped him reverse his case, and he went back and he flat out. Now he's got a challenge out to get through. But anyhow, he's good guys out of Russia, but also Ukraine, right? And me and him were good friends. And he had some beads, a Russian Buddhist. He ran into him. The county jail came and seen him and gave him some Buddhist beads. And when he came back, he gave me, he said, "Here, brother," he said, "here's some Buddhist beads for you." And I looked at him, I knew immediately there's 108 beads on. And 108 beads is like the Japanese Buddhism is Zen, but the 108 is the 108 states or levels of consciousness, right? In the Japanese Buddhism stuff. So everybody's got their own little different little trips. And in one of the paths I practice, like Kashmir Shaivism, there's 36 tattwas or levels from the source down to, atoms, subatomic particles. It explains everything, the manifestation of everything, all the way down, right? And then all of that. So, but other ones define all of that, but also then the states of consciousness and experiential states, where the psychology and the self-evolution and self-creation stuff starts manifesting in it. Because that's where the magic comes in. You can actually, this is where you manifest your own heavens and hells and all this stuff. So they got different levels to it. But TD is basically a Vedic yoga, a yoga. A male practitioner of the yogic arts or the unification, the science of unification of being is called a yogic. And a female practitioner of yoga, the same stuff is called the yogini or yogini, female ones, right? And so that's what TD is. TD practices his belief construct is the Vedas. Vedas are deep. Upanishads are deep. Shiva Sutras, all that stuff. That's why I have a natural inclination, because this is the hands-on stuff going deeper into you. I've always had a natural orientation for that. That's not prior lives. I was a monk somewhere over there, right? So that was just genetically, karmically, in your subtle body, which is called the astral body or Sukshma Sharira or Linga Sharira or whatever you want to call it. You have imprints there that, basically they direct what kind of body you're going to manifest in, your geographical location, your parents, everything. It's all predetermined through the karmic imprints, which are called vasanas and samskaras, right? So I'm just naturally oriented for it. And the fact that TV is, a Jew, or a white man, a Jew, and that he's naturally oriented towards justice, he has some deeper connection to it. Yeah, I got another JPay letter from that dude Joshua I was telling you about, that wants to learn about the meditation stuff.
Huh?
And he told me, he says, "Man, don't forget to hit me up. I'm really interested in that stuff, blah, blah, blah." But apparently he didn't hear because Mike Malone sent a little, like a minute message out to him saying, "Hey, you got to send John your street address and your phone number." He thinks somehow, he probably doesn't know anything about prison, right? And he's probably thinking that him sending the JP letter that I can just figure out who he is or get his address or phone number or whatever, right? He didn't know I don't have access to that shit, right? So I need his phone number and his address so I can put him